The mooning has begun. Okay, what were we doing? I forget. Oh yeah, that girl wanted us to do a fetch quest. Send Minister Clark's message. Attend the audition. Use the password Hortense gave you to access it via terminal. I'll do this one first.
Choice 0G free. An ale that's good for what ails you.
You know, something that occurred to me earlier is there actually aren't very many corporations in this game.
So,
or at least not prominent ones.
Byzantium, right?
There's Spacer's Choice,
oh, don't get all prickly.
the grandmother one,
the highlights on purpose.
UDL, Sublight. As far as I can think of.
For all auditions, please use the elevator on the left.
Okay. What do you think they'll think of my Moonman helmet?
My cousin's in pictures. That business makes piracy look civil.
Oof.
Great! You made it! Listen, I know you're expecting a script, but you're the real deal. Just go in there and do what feels natural.
Okay. Got it.
We gave the other actors real weapons to keep things authentic.
Of course you did.
And because Josh is paying to see their logo on the big screen.
Oh, Josh, that's one. But we haven't really seen that outside of just like flavor text.
See, I knew you'd get it. Now go in there, find your mark, and show us what you got.
Oh boy. Okay. Should up my dialogue skills then. Persuade. Which is charm and mind. So where is some personality and mind? Oops, that's not what I wanted. Mind. Personality. I don't want to take liquor, because that decreases other ones. I don't know how long this is gonna take. Fine, whatever. It's probably good enough.
Well, well. Here to stop us at last, Captain Steele? You're too late. All of this Settlement CNP Hungry Time food pills, same nutritional value, but now with added filler, are ours.
Wow.
With their patented stomach stuffing effects and baseline vitamin content, we will be nigh unstoppable.
This is commercial, isn't it? Joke's on you, idiot. Those crates are just decoys.
They are? What an unexpected twist. You may have fooled me for now, but not for long.
Can I shoot someone? Wait, are we the good guys or the bad guys? Doesn't matter. I want to shoot someone.
Do you remember the last time we faced each other? The Battle of Axajax, staring one another down across the void of space while flaming debris fell like rain around us.
Things you just described are scientifically impossible. What of it?
What indeed? I had you surrounded and outgunned, but you overcame my superior numbers with tactical thinking and a Hammersmith limited edition grenade launcher. I've been waiting for 5 years now, and at last my day for vengeance has come.
Oh no. Exude wordless fury.
Yes, even you are powerless this time, Steel.
This what passes for entertainment around here? They ought to try tossing back a Spectrum Red and going rapt hunting. Someone's bound to lose an eye. It'll be a riot.
Hey, no one told me we were giving critics an early look. I gotta focus, okay? I have this whole port wired with sub-micro energon transistors. Once we're away, I'll activate the gamma particulate field and the quantaponic chain reaction will turn this whole place into vaporized plasma.
Most of those words are made up and the ones that are real don't work like that. No, that's breaking character. We can't break character. Not if I have anything to say about it.
Oh, but there's nothing you can do. I hope you've paid your burial fees and signed your personal death and dismemberment waivers because this is the end for you.
Let's see you try.
Line. Never mind, I think that's scene. To the break room, everyone. I need my Moab fizzy tea.
Oh, he needs his fizzy bubble tea.
That was interesting, kid. Real novel take. Let's take 5.
He needs his bubble tea. Call these crates? Need at least twice as many, and grungier. As grungy as you can get. This is supposed to be an authentic space adventure. And real space adventures have crates. The next time I see this set, there had better be loads and loads of fucking crates. Or you are fucking fired. Yeah, that sounds like video games. Can I steal this?
Walk and talk with me. Hey, listen, I appreciate what you tried there. We've got to review your footage before we make a final decision, though.
Of course.
Here, take this for making the trip down here. Don't call us. We'll call you.
I guess that's the end of that quest. Surprised that didn't count as botched. Wow, good job, guys. Okay, what's next? I call them back from retirement. I don't want to do this. Let's do the lying earth. Wait, that requires investigate Minister Clark's office. Send Minister Clark a message. Are these all the same? I don't think this one is. I feel like a lot more could have been done with that quest line. That could have gone to its own whole like chain side quest.
Rizzo's Purpleberry Punch. You want a punch? We've got your punch right here.
Oh yeah, Rizzo's another company. CNP I've only ever heard of. I never actually saw what they are. Yeah, there's not enough branding. There needs to be way more branding. How do I get down there?
Anti-Cleo's
If I
all of the
spit,
benefits of
I appreciate that this one has actual elevator music. The Moon Crew is on our way.
That's the last of them.
Finally. Is it just me, or are we getting more and more retired recently?
Excuse me? I'll just be going in here.
Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium. When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's deluxe Falscowood collection. Some assembly required. 24/7 Furniture is not responsible for any injury, psychological damage, or divorce litigations that occur during the assembly process. After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore your new home. Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Borscht Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Cereal Buffet? Or maybe you'd like to head to the bar and enjoy an ice-cold Zero-G Brew by Spacer's Choice. Zero-G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you, although in the early retirement district, nothing will. All this and more.
Jesus Christ, shut the fuck up
complimentary
already.
The entirety of your stay, courtesy of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation. You won't have to spend a bit. So relax, grab a refreshment from one of our vending machines, and enjoy our specially constructed welcome center. While you're here, be sure to check out the display.
He just keeps going.
Of the early retirement program and selection process. Then, once you're ready,
Okay, I'm just gonna do this.
today is the first day of the rest of your life. Today is the first day of your early retirement. Congratulations.
Okay, I was waiting for him to finish talking so that I could make a joke. He mentioned psychological damage from building furniture, and yeah, that is absolutely true. What the hell's this noise? That is absolutely true psychological trauma from building the fucking furniture. Those IKEA things are no joke.
Nope, not having this. I've lived through too many
Like, everybody's
moratoriums
made
in
that
my life
joke,
to
but
die by
seriously.
by corporate pencil pushers.
Oh, I didn't even realize that this was a combat area. I was too distracted by my funny joke.
No, funny.
Very funny joke. It's okay, this doesn't look too hard. To TNL customer service, I would like to formally request a refund on my new TNL shock cannon. You advertised it as the most reliable tool for disabling rude or disobedient mechanicals, but if you load it with an energy cell that is covered in your own blood, it misfires. I've used TNL weapons exclusively for 7 years, but if this matter is not resolved, then you'll have lost another customer. You'll also have lost another customer if I die, so you'd better hope I can get this blood back into my body. That's the kind of corporate dystopia that I've been looking for. There was a lot of that in Edgewater, but it sort of felt like it was declining. Excuse me. I'll just take all of this. Alright. Schwarz. Is that... yeah, these guys are friendly. I did. Big hack. Wait, what?
What do you think you're doing? Worker determined to be operating within the parameters of the law.
Processing. Investing.
Hell of a job.
What do you think you're doing? Suspicion levels minimal.
Why is that door one that I can't open, but I can go ahead and loot everything in here? Something I love to do with my dog. Whenever he makes a silly noise, I just make it back at him. He's always really confused. It's adorable. So what exactly was it that we were doing in here? Was this literally just scope out the area?
Sanitation and cleanup.
So that's fine, it's just a little minimal, I guess. You don't see me. Why are there workbenches all over the place? I mean, I don't mind, but it's a little weird. That looks like all I can do. Alright. It's one more done. We just need to return to Four Tents. Who's that posh woman that we hated, right? Or was that someone else? Estates District. Yes, it was that woman. Fuck this bitch.
Oh, I must admit, I'm getting a certain thrill out of our little arrangement. If this goes well, perhaps I'll start hiring wandering delinquents to handle all of my affairs. It is going well, I hope.
So it turns out early retirement isn't so much a life luxury as it is a brutal execution. No, I'm gonna lie because I want her to die.
I knew it. I just knew it. What a disaster. Did you get a good look around? What was it like?
There were even signs that said no frolicking.
Truly? Why, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. I can't believe they kept this from us. From me. The nerve. The audacity. Here, take your payment. I have to fetch my things. I don't care what I have to do. They'll give me luxury or give me death.
Poor thing's just ignorant. Can't say I'm as thrilled to be sending her off.
I am very thrilled about this. You go and get incinerated, bitch. That's the most satisfying thing I've done all day. All week, for that matter. Go to HHC building in Byzantium. Is that the same spot? It is. The board liked that I murdered that woman.
The Acropolis district is off limits. Move along.
Mind if I take a breather? I'm pretty tired after hauling around all these bits.
You could have asked me, you know.
What in the law's name are you on about?
These 1,824 bits have been weighing me down all day. Here, you hold them.
Sure. Let me just take that off your hands. Did I say restricted area? Slip of the tongue. What I meant was, welcome to the Acropolis district.
Thank you. Goodbye.
I never could have handled the desk job.
We know, Ellie. We know. Okay.
You ever get the urge to just hawk one on the floor?
Oh, it's literally directly above us. Hey, you look dead.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals.
Why do you look like a corpse?
Do we really need all the security? I have to go through 3 checkpoints.
Well, you're about to see why you need all this security. Is that door open? I mean, they just phased through it, so I'm guessing not. I wish I had Parvati's suit for this, so I would fit in more.
Move along. So what if all those MSI suits made it on Monarch this whole time? I could do it. Easy.
So can I just...
State your business. Please step away. This entry is for high-priority HHC business only.
Show him the minister's HHC access card.
Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form.
Jesus Christ. Fine.
Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms?
How about you save us both the trouble and let me through?
I was going to suggest that myself. Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms. And I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms.
Mighty fine of you.
Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
Understood. I love entering elevators and turning around just to see my moon gang. Hashtag moon gang. Hashtag Spacers Raiders. Percival plot. No relation, I'm assuming.
Apologies for the wait. I was arranging my stationery.
What exactly do you do here?
Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby.
Any chance I could meet Chairman Rockwell?
Ah. Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration.
Oh?
Will there be anything else?
Interesting. Oh, well that's convenient.
Excuse me, just a moment. I beg your pardon. Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors.
You should get back to your desk. I saw somebody eyeing your stationery.
What? Oh dear. Thank you for reminding me. I can't stand the thought of someone else's hands touching my custom letterheads.
I don't even see anybody in here.
This place, sell the material.
Hello?
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die.
Well, very straightforward of
We'll
you.
slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed.
Oh no, violently unemployed.
But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime
He has
Employment
no
Program.
presence.
We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
The whole colony's up in here. I thought it was just Monarch.
I don't know about you, but
I
I'm
really
also
don't like that I
living
can't
fast
open
and
my
dying
inventory
young.
while this is happening. There. No offense, but I want to look at my stats. Let's up Persuade more. Actually, no. That's pretty close to the max. So if I just have a companion with me, then that's good. Sneak, hack, hacking. Ellie and Yoka. I guess I'll do 4 in that just to get it to 100. And I'll up lockpick. And then perks. There's not a whole lot more that I need, to be honest. I guess I'll get this when I have no companions. Whoops. Health restored per kill. Companion ability cooldowns. I guess this. Alright. Now what is this? Steel broken snow globe.
And we're stalking. And we're stalking.
So is that everything that I need to do in here? Looks like it. Now if you'll just excuse me. Come on, gang. Something's going to stop us from leaving. Yeah, there's something down there that's moving around. That's good. Stop us. Or not. Okay. I was completely expecting there to be guards or something right there. Or like, hey, hold up, we need to check you. Or a random inspection. What am I phobic of right now? I see that I have a phobia going off. This is below me. Barred. Restricted access, huh?
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance.
It's okay. I'm a doctor.
I don't care if you're a brain surgeon. If you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in.
Worth a try. You'd be surprised how often that works.
Like I said, X-36 clearance only beyond this point.
How's this for clearance?
I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you, and I don't have any new clearances on the list.
You must not be up to date on Z532 clearances.
What are you talking about? There's no such thing.
Sure there is. Just don't have the clearance to know about it.
What? There's no way. I'm cleared to know about all clearances. I mean, I've gotta be, right?
No, actually.
Huh. I never thought about any of this. Go on through, and let's pretend this conversation never happened.
Sounds good to me. So where's the elevator? Hello. Oh, I could have just gone around.
Nothing exciting ever happens around here.
They're gonna get peeved if I do this, aren't they?
I won't tell.
No, they don't care. Okay, well there's nothing in there except, like, items, which are all stealing. So how do I get... Ah, okay. I didn't see that. So how's chat doing? You all doing okay? Whoa. This could be hard, I can tell. Just act like you belong. Is this it? I don't... No, I don't think this is it. Or maybe it is. I don't know. Excuse me. What the fuck? You're supposed to talk to me. I can negotiate my way out of any situation. Maybe there's a board ID that I can steal from around here.
About you ordering more tests performed with sample 4157? That batch failed spectacularly.
No.
I saw a variance in the results that we never accounted for, so I had the techs run the trial again. And the results were 0.003% different this time.
Do the words statistically insignificant mean anything to you?
What do you think you're doing?
Nothing.
Oh, I guess, never mind then.
Let's see, where will I find a board ID card? Ah, probably in here. No. I'm not seeing any. What about back here? What's with all the workbenches around lately? I don't like how it's repeatedly auto-saving. Okay, well that's bad.
What?
What?
What was that?
You didn't see anything. Oh, this is bad.
Guess I'm getting paranoid.
What the fuck? Literally just walk back up there to walk down again. I don't know where I'm going. You don't see anything. Shut up, you don't see anything. It's the first properly difficult... First properly difficult stealth segment. Where it's actually difficult and not just straight up impossible. Containment.
What?
You don't see anything. I really don't want to get caught on this. What? Going to wait for that one to move away.
What? Huh?
What? Huh? I didn't see anything. It's way too late in this sneak segment. Huh?
Something's not right.
No, everything's fine. I wonder if maybe I'm missing something, like maybe there was a board ID card back up there that I missed.
What?
What? You didn't see anything. You don't see anything. Okay, you see something.
Huh? Something's not right.
What are you talking about? Everything's fine.
Okay.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Huh? Oh, this is bad.
Something's not right.
What do you mean? Everything's fine. This is mildly frustrating.
Nice and easy.
Oh, that one's gonna walk over. Hey, you guys are the real masters of stealth. I guess gonna turn around. You don't see me. For a second I thought that would actually work. That would have been amazing. Do I have any like sneaky armor? Inspiration, range weapon skills, sneak attack damage. Don't see any sneak. Oh, there's sneaks. Anything more? Lockpick +5. Sneak +5. What? But that drone was off. What the fuck? What is this? That drone was turned off before. Wasn't he? Okay, just re-equip all that then. Huh? Oh, I thought he was going to turn. Come on.
Huh?
Maybe there's another way about this that I'm missing.
They'll never see us.
I don't see any other stairs. Hold on, I'm just going to...
Take your best shot, asshole.
Is there anything... like, where is the actual proper route? Looks like this is the only actual proper route, the place that that guard is. Spacer's choice. Taste the freedom. In quotation marks. Freedom. Trademark.
What?
What? Hey, Malkuldron. Oh no, he's going to absolutely see me as soon as he turns the corner there. Not see me enough, though. Okay, so that didn't work. Slices, dices, cauterizes. AB. So what the hell do we do then? Can't stand here because then that one will be triggered. I like to imagine that when I was sneaking earlier, it was just this giant Spacer's Choice Moon Man. Everybody was like, I'm absolutely seeing things because there's no way there's trans pride Spacer's Choice Moon Man walking around. Is there anything more I can do for sneaky sneaks? Nothing for sneaky sneaks? Nothing for the sneaky breakies?
What?
What? Okay.
Incoming!
Perfect stealth. Oh boy.
Nice and easy.
How am I go? Oh. I don't know what that does for me. What is my sneak like currently? My sneak is near max. So it's not like I'm gonna get any better with that. Okay. Is there anything else I could do?
Going silent.
I have to get along this pathway. This is the only way to the location that I can see. Hold on, I'm just going to check that again. Nothing over here. Oh? Is this another way? It is. Okay, so let's load way earlier. Like right here, how about? Oh, that's not a good spot.
Nice and easy.
Still love those guys. Ah, but now how do I... Can I just stand behind his friend here?
Huh?
No. Should figure out what the quick load button is. What is the quick load button? No, that's gamepad stuff. Quick load is F9.
What?
What? This could be like the whole stream, isn't it?
Going silent.
Is there another way around here? Maybe? Don't mind me, Mr. Scientist Man. And then they're going to, what, turn around? No, they're going to head out that door. This is much better.
Got in your fingers, Captain.
So now how do I actually get down there? Ow. Sudden withdrawal of the methyl sulfoxide is highly lethal. Result in the cancellation of any in progress. Well, who are these people? They look like a bunch of nerds to me. It was established that it's only the top tier, I think. So do I take it all, or do I only take some? I'm going to manual save here and try taking all. Uh-oh. It's gonna be making a lot of noise. Well, they're dead. They get deaded. Hard deaded. Guys, stay crouched. We're not out yet. Okay, now we're out. Excuse me. And then if it turns out that that's a really bad decision, we'll just come back. Cool, so what's next? Now we need to return to Phineas. So, I said that Phineas is probably a bad guy, and that's probably going to be a twist where it turns out all of Halcyon, all of the Hope's people are like marauders or completely obedient, mindless drones that it'll be a Bioshock twist.
Captain, Felix and the you have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
Huh?
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career.
Skip the pleasantries.
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate.
I'm listening.
Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
Wanted for what exactly?
He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal experimentation, sedition. I could go on.
Please do. That's not enough.
Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal.
You want me to sell him out?
Wells was our mistake. We failed to apprehend him for years. I'm asking you to help me correct that mistake. I'm sending you my access code. Contact me from Wells's terminal. When you're done, come speak to me in my office.
Adjutant Akande's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain?
No. So let's go to Phineas.
Now arriving at Phineas's top-secret orbital lab.
Who should I... This is probably the conclusion. So I should bring Parvati and Ellie, who are my favorite companions. Well, excluding Sam. Never touch this. Rocks. Why did auto change the quest to long distance?
remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me.
I found the colony is on the verge of collapse.
What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation.
Chairman's planning on freezing every worker in Halcyon.
Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse, and the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause. That makes 2 things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers.
I mean, I have the chemicals.
None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved.
I found your chemicals in Ministry. The board was testing them on human subjects.
Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board.
I had to let the test subjects die, but I brought back all the chemicals they had.
Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives.
Not like we haven't already killed many
They
people.
must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish?
Freezing. Board's trying to mitigate damage to human tissue during the revival process.
You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly 0 progress.
Focus, Phineas. Halcyon's going to collapse unless we do something.
We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis.
That's no fun.
Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers.
We need to think about this. There has to be something we can do.
Short of lining up every member of the board and shooting them in the back of the head. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope.
There's a way. It's not exactly safe, but we could skip the Hope into the system.
Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius! We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab.
The Hope's probably damaged. We'll have to route power from the Unreliable.
Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
Nice.
I don't know much about skip drives, not the physics anyhow. I do know the Hope's real massive. How's our bitty little ship supposed to skip it?
Excellent question, my sharp-witted mechanic. You will use your own ship to power up the Hope's skip drive. Your navigational computer can handle the rest.
I've got a healthy disregard for personal safety, but this sounds crazy, even to me.
We're born to be crazy.
Correct. By any reasonable definition of sanity, this plan is crazy. Isn't it wonderful?
Thanks,
You'll
Rick.
need to switch on the Hope's auxiliary power using the unreliable. Then head to the bridge. Your navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have easy access to the frozen colonists. I can start reviving them immediately.
I'll do it.
I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers.
Yes, we've already gone over this.
Engineers, experts in their field.
All of the best people are on there. They haven't been corrupted by the board. They can save Halcyon by making it so much better.
Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise.
Problem solvers.
Even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon
Art
from oblivion,
makers.
then we have
People
to
who will
take it.
bring us something outside of corporations. The Aegean asked me to plant a tracking signal in your lab, but I'm not gonna do it.
You absolutely should.
What? Can't tell if you're being sarcastic.
Sarcasm, the last refuge of the witless. The adjutant must have sent you some kind of tracking code. If you don't use the code, she'll suspect you betrayed her. I think you should use the code and send a corrupted tracking signal. That should buy me some time.
I get it. You're sure you're okay with this?
The enemy is bound to discover my hideout sooner or later. I'm prepared for that eventuality. This is just my way of buying myself a little time. Use my communications terminal to corrupt the tracking signal. While the board busies themselves trying to decipher it, I'll have plenty of time to prepare my defenses.
Cool. Let's talk about Hope.
Certainly. How can I help?
So, should I expect any resistance?
It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny.
Just so we're clear, you know skip drives aren't supposed to be used like this.
Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine, mostly. That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
This is fine. People aren't going to notice a gigantic colony ship slamming into the rings of Terror 2.
Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors.
Okay.
Can we talk?
Yeah. What is
So
it?
we're really gonna do this?
Sure.
I've seen lots of crazy, Captain, but Phineas is in a class of his own. Do you really think he knows what he's doing? Sending us to skip the Hope into Terra 2's orbit right under the board's nose?
It's better than anybody else. It's our best chance.
There's a sobering thought. Makes me want to drink. I think this whole plan's insane, but it'll make a good story. You know, if we survive.
Fair enough.
Speaking of, I get that Phineas thinks he's saving the colony, but what about you? Why risk your neck on this crazy scheme?
Give me something to do. What else am I gonna do? People of Halcyon deserve a chance. So do the colonists on the
Coming
Hope.
from anyone else, that would sound like a line from one of those Odeon Pictures movies. But I think you really mean it. Still, all this depends on the other Hope colonists. Are they gonna pull us out of the shit? Or are we all just gonna leave a bigger, uglier stain on this corner of the galaxy?
We'll pull together. I'm confident in that.
You're too trusting, and I'm gonna remember that when I negotiate for my cut of our reward, okay?
Okay.
Well, whenever you're ready to do this, I'm with you. Anything else?
Does Provide not have anything to say on this? But he said to do the tracking terminal, so I'll manual save right here. Send corrupted tracking signal.
Ah, that should do it. You've bought me more than enough time.
Return to Ada. So is that not it right there? I thought that was supposed to be the hope. Also, we're probably gonna finish this game like today or tomorrow. Or the day after, if there's a lot.
Reminder to all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
If it turns out that we do unlock Tartarus and go there at some point, or Hephaestus or any of the other planets.
Captain, you have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
I'm impressed, Captain. I almost expected you wouldn't go through with it. Unfortunately, Dr. Wells found a way to corrupt the signal before we could pinpoint his location. Still, it's only a matter of time before we find him. Come visit me in Byzantium. We need to have a talk about the future of this colony.
Byzantium's a big place.
Meet me in my office. I've authorized your ship at my personal landing pad.
Adjutant Akande has ended her call. Rather rudely, if I might say, considering she didn't sign off. Will there be anything else, Captain?
No. Hey. Okay, I need to up my ship pretty hard. Let's up my science. Okay, what's my quest currently set to? Land your ship in the Hope's docking bay. Or Sophia was pleased with the results and requested that you come see her in Byzantium. I feel like that's a trap. But fuck it, we're gonna do it anyways. It's definitely a trap, I just want to see what happens.
Captain. Remember that you are not insured.
I know. Bring Parvati and Ellie with me. The reliable crew, the unreliable crew. Excuse me?
Not so fast. All right, you're clear. The adjutant's expecting.
So what do you think the adjutant is gonna say? We know you corrupted it yourself. We are very mad at you and we're gonna kill you now. That's Percival Platt.
How may I be of assistance?
Wait, is this her room? Yeah.
I admit part of me expected you to stand by your old friend. For better or worse, Wells was responsible for putting you back on your feet. That said, he's also a wanted criminal. For information regarding his whereabouts, you are entitled to collect a reward from Percival.
Tell me why you wanted to see me?
I understand you've infiltrated the Ministry. The things you discovered there must have been shocking, even disturbing. Halcyon is on the verge of a total systems collapse. The truth is ugly and difficult to accept, but we must accept the truth before we can move forward. Malnutrition is already a problem. Disease will come next, followed by starvation, followed by a breakdown of society, followed by extinction. I know this must come as a surprise to you. I imagine you have questions.
What's in this for you? There's gotta be an angle. There always is for people like you.
I appreciate your skepticism, Dr. Fenhill, but I'm not doing this for any personal gain. My angle is the preservation of our colony by any means possible. Nothing more, and nothing less.
Is that why we were suffering plague in Edgewater? Malnutrition? All those folks sick and dying, and you knew why the whole time?
Yes, Miss Holcomb, we knew why. We've known for some time that Edgewater was dying. The colony itself is dying. The suffering you experienced in Edgewater, the disease, the starvation, will soon spread across Halcyon unless we act. I won't pretend the truth isn't damning. Yes, the colony is on the verge of collapse. But there is a way to save it.
Nice.
We need to talk about Emerald Vale. Thanks to your meddling, Edgewater is without power. Operations have ground to a halt. You've left us with a useless town draining our resources. Edgewater needs to go. I want you to wipe the town out. No survivors.
I get these war types are all about efficiency, but isn't this a bit much?
I'm asking your
hooray for mass genocide, I guess.
Colony. I'd expect you to understand, Dr. Finhill.
You're a monster.
Someone has to be. Now is not the time for half measures, Captain. I need a decision from you.
I'm not going to commit mass genocide in the name of food.
No. Allowing thousands of colonists to starve to death because we couldn't make one cold-blooded decision is insane. What I'm suggesting is absolutely logical.
You talk less like a human than mechanicals I've known.
I am responsible for every single human life in this colony. Do you imagine I relish the thought of killing some of them to save the rest?
The issue isn't...
Seal your spine, Captain. Do what needs to be done.
The issue isn't that you're... How do I phrase this? The issue isn't that you are killing lots of people. The issue is that you are seeing it as an option. You're seeing these people as numbers rather than people. You're seeing it as a statistical advantage rather than proper people. Also, is it not impossible to just send people back to Earth?
Don't make this more difficult than it needs to be, Captain. I rather like you, and I'd hate to have you shot for disobeying a direct order.
I don't really have a choice, do I?
Not true. You can choose to say, yes, ma'am, or at once, Madam Adjutant, or as you wish, or even, I'll take care of it.
You made your point.
I won't. You're better than this, Captain.
Shh, we actually
you have
won't.
To be.
Trust me, Parvai.
Don't make me choose between you and Edgewater, Captain. Between you and my people. Please.
I'm glad you can keep control over your associates. Edgewater is beyond saving. We're going to have to erase the town, but we're going to do it systematically. You were in the Emerald Vale geothermal plant. Do you remember what you discovered there?
Vaguely. Remind me?
There was an accident at the Emerald Vale geothermal plant many years ago. Automechanicals turned hostile and slaughtered the plant's workers. Tragic, really. In fact, Spacer's Choice manufactured the incident for an insurance claim.
Of course they did.
They outfitted their mechanicals with a termination protocol, which is exactly what we need.
I see where you're going with this.
I'm arranging for a delivery of mechanicals to Edgewater. These mechanicals have been equipped with the same termination protocol, which must be activated from a terminal in the plant. Once the mechanicals are finished cleaning out Edgewater, I'll need you to go in and clean out the mechanicals. Understand?
At least I won't have to get my hands dirty.
I would never ask you to walk into Edgewater and slaughter everyone with your own two hands. We're not savages.
Oh, are you?
One last thing. Spacer's Choice sent a team of soldiers to investigate your little misadventure in the geothermal plant. Tread lightly.
I'll take care
Report
of
back
it.
to me when the job's done.
This is fucking... Yeah, I hear you, Ellie. Just give me a second. We shouldn't talk in front of her. We're not going to actually do this, don't worry. It's fucking barbaric. Okay. Say your piece, Ellie.
Something on your mind?
Oh. I guess you don't want to talk anymore.
That Chief Junlei sure seems well, huh?
Okay, well, it's a good thing we aren't doing that. 'Cause fuck that.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Let's go to Hope.
We have arrived at the Hope. I need you to reroute power from our ship to the Hope's auxiliary generator. You'll have to connect me to the Hope's comm system so I can convince her central computer to enable the skip drive.
That's all for now.
If you don't mind my saying, Captain, Minister Clark is lucky to have you on his side. Captain, I hope Dr. Wells has not dragged you into one of his irrational schemes again. My diagnosis that his mental state...
Yeah.
Yes.
Are we gonna finish the game today? I mean, I've been feeling like we're getting close to the end for a while, but never would have expected this close. Patch.
Let's hope we don't have to run in a hurry.
Oh, hi. Quincy Duncan.
You know, when they posted us here, I told them there wasn't any point. Nobody would be so stupid as to fly to the ass end of the colony for this derelict. Shows how much I know. You've got about 5 seconds to tell me what you're doing here before I make you take a walk outside.
Lie, engineering and lie, or science and lie. I was sent to repair the reactor so it doesn't explode and take the colony out with it.
Explode? Holy shit. Alright. You'll want a uniform so my staff doesn't shoot you on sight. They're a dangerous mix of bored and trigger happy.
Sounds about
I've
right.
got a few extra in the old badge station to my right. Good luck.
Cool. Is that everything? Ah. Okay. Was this? Yeah. Believe so. Okay, let's go. Hey, this is the intro of the game. It's the character creator. Pod removal? Hey! Yeah, that's the start of the game.
I mean, seeing this place again.
I'll just talk my way out of it.
System. Error.
Hey.
Hope crew data not found. Identify yourself.
I was in one of the pods. This statement is false.
Error. Paradox protection protocols have prevented me from registering your stated identification. Please report to your nearest mechanical engineer.
Everything I say is false.
Error. Paradox prevention has temporarily disabled this unit's auditory processing. Thank you for your cooperation.
Wow. Good job. Route communication through the unreliable.
Can you hear me, Captain? I have successfully integrated myself into the Hope's comm systems, and am attempting to establish contact with the Hope's more primitive processor now. Would you like me to play a mood-suitable music selection while you travel to the bridge? Oh, sorry. File not found.
Remember not to say praise on
I think that's
you've
okay.
located the stasis chambers. Which pod were you slumbering in for so long, Captain? The missing one, I take it?
Probably. What the fuck? Didn't even know there were mega sprats. Aww. Little baby sprats. I mean, I guess it makes sense that there's ferals. It's not like every single one is domesticated. So what, this nothing? It's just loot. I don't know when the void just happened, so I'm writing it down in case I'm going insane. Pulled the guy out of the pod and his arm got all clammy. Rubbery almost. I poked at it for a bit and it started to fucking liquefy. Like it was made of water. Stuffed him back in quick as I could, but the rest of him ain't in a good way. Don't think he'll make it. This better not be a fucking trend. Or after all this, we're gonna starve anyway. Frank. No need for such regular curse words. You can remain calm. Villain monologue time? While we're going up the elevator? No? Okay. It's fine. Excuse me?
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him.
This feels final. Hold on. Gonna make another save. Comms, patch 8 of 3.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do.
Ray, skip the Hope.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive.
Void the
and
warranty.
Also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
It's getting better. Skip the Hope to Terra 2.
Jump-starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Do it.
In case I don't get another chance to say it, it's been interesting, Captain.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADM does Does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero-Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred.
Okay, just get on.
And this will cause extreme damage.
It'll be
yes,
fine.
I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
They'll be fine.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now. Oh, good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Do you guys think I made the right decision? I don't know if I did. And that's fine. Wait, where am I going? It's the wrong way. Ow. Hey. Yeah, talk to me.
I don't recognize you. Are you new here?
Yes.
I'm just trying to make sure you belong here. I guess you got a point. I don't want any trouble out of you.
Hey.
Never felt anything like that. I'm gonna need a minute.
Alright, so everything's still working, it seems. The people aren't dead. We aren't dead. And, Phineas has his bodies now. He has his bodies and his chemicals.
Captain, I am receiving a Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
Thank the Lord you warned me. I was able to get some defenses up, but they might not be enough. The board has sent some serious firepower to pry me out of here. They're trying to get in here, and I'm not sure I can stop them. If they capture me, if we can't communicate again, there's something very important you need to remember.
Let's get cut.
All their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. You hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me! I'll never...
It would seem the recording captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible?
Yes.
How can I be of assistance?
Doc. Do exactly
May
that.
luck be with you. Of course, as I am sure you are aware, luck does not exist.
Yes, thank you. I know your spiel. Phineas, are you okay?
We arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Are you okay? This is fine. We're just gonna have to kill a bunch of fools. Can already tell the place is a bit ransacked. I can tell. Could you stop that?
That does it. Time for a drink?
What is this? Reminder. Oh. Phineas? Hey, at least Bubbles is still alive. Heck, what's my hack like currently? Hack is 75 and I need 85. So that is, I believe, mind and body. No? It's mind and personality. Okay, so mind. Personnel files. Phineas V. Wells eyes only. No, must delete entries from terminal memory. No telling who might be looking. The Hope made it to Halcyon after all. 25 years too late. The board doesn't know what to do with an entire ship full of frozen colonists, so naturally they're gonna leave them there. Corporate tells us revival is impossible. They've tried absolutely nothing and apparently they're all out of options. Balderdash. Cellular regeneration after long-term hibernation is really just a question of thermodynamics. I'm quite confident I can find a way to revive the Hope's colonists. If only corporate would authorize my requests. Frankly, I don't see why I need the permission of my employers to conduct experiments in the name of scientific advancement. What nonsense. Did Newton beg permission from his employers before discovering the 3 laws of motion? Genius is not beholden to the vicissitudes of bureaucracy. Besides, the Hopes has a cargo of hundreds of thousands of colonists. The board practically expects a few to go missing. 113 seconds. New record. Most of my subjects last 93 seconds, on average, before total cellular liquefaction reduces them to several gallons of organic soup, 3 degrees above freezing temperature. 113 seconds of screaming. The subject was stronger than the others, but in the end his body failed to survive the revival process. It was my 12th subject to die. I don't know how much longer I can keep doing this. Strictly speaking, I do know. The Hope has hundreds of thousands of colonists. I've only experimented on 12. How many more experiments before I successfully revive a single subject? 1, 10, 100, 500? Statistically insignificant. If I experimented on 1 subject every month, I would not make a dent in the Hope's population in a lifetime. Can still hear the screaming. Trouble sleeping, trouble concentrating. Psychological toll significant. On subject number 13. I always suspected this would happen. The board finally discovered what I'd done and sent their headhunters to track me down. But they'll never find me. They say I'm a murderer, and they're right, I am. I regret what I've done, but I'm not about to turn myself into the board. I'm not going to be going to go begging the board's forgiveness. Only the Hope's colonists can forgive me for what I've done. They're the only people who can set things right, and I'm going to find a way to revive them, no matter how long I have to stay in hiding. Got my notes with me, I have my equipment, and now I have this lab. It's time I return to work. Phineas, please be alive, friend. What the? Tartarus nav key. So this is how he lived. Confront Sophia. Who's Sophia?
Left hand, Captain.
Finn's force. I don't see his corpse, so he was probably kidnapped. Execute, If this is Sabrina, I've prepared an emergency care package located in a panel. Lock the panel from my terminal and claim its contents immediately. Okay. So now we're off to see Sophia in Tartarus. This is quite the dire situation. I don't know if this is somewhat stressful. I'm sure we can do it, though. Everything's been going well for us so far.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance.
Yes, I hear that. Let me just drop off unnecessaries. Why do I have two? Finn's force. I feel like I'd be doing a disservice to Finn if I didn't use his choice gun to solve this problem. What type of ammo does it use? Energy? That's fine.
You want to lean into it. Embrace it. Work with it. You're in control.
Tinker. Up it all the way. Make it the strongest damn weapon we have. Tinker diamonds can be no greater than 5 levels above your own. That's fair. It's gonna be okay. It's going to be okay. This is fine. I'm pressing escape. Uh-oh, okay. This is fine. This is fine. What should we increase for the final segment? I'm thinking science again. Because I feel like we're really going to need it if he is actually dead. Wherever you are, blah blah blah. When you activate tactical time dilation. No, I don't do melee. Headshot kills. Damage. Health restored per kill.
Not the gun. Don't let a hunk of metal jerk you around. You've been around
This is
powerful
fine.
machinery all your life.
We're going to be okay.
You're always
Okay, I can't modify unique weapons, I guess.
I guess that's kind of like when the killers...
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Okay. Okay.
Doc Wells never hurt nobody. Just a kindly old fella living by his lonesome up in the rings, tinkering at his table. The board just couldn't leave him be.
Good job, Sam.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
We can't abandon Phineas. We have to free him if we've any hope of saving the colony.
I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out. We don't need a plan. We got guns.
Shut the fuck up,
If you
Felix.
really need to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
We're doing it. Drew, what do you think about this?
It's the craziest plan I've ever heard. And I mean that as a compliment.
You didn't hire me to think. And I ain't about to start now. You're my boss. And I'll walk into fire with you.
I think it's insane. But maybe the colony needs a healthy dose of insanity right about now.
I know it's dangerous. And I won't lie and say I'm not scared out of my wits. But I couldn't live with myself if we didn't do something.
You're asking for more than bravery from us, Captain. But there are worse ways to go than dying for a good cause. I'm in.
Let Sam get the grime out. It's what our units do best.
Thanks, Sam.
The entire plan is a terrible idea. But I admire your bravado, Captain. Which leads me to illogically believe, against the odds, that you will be successful.
We better prepare.
We gonna prepare? Sure. Guess I could give my ass-kicking boots another coat of polish. You got some sort of plan in mind?
Talk our way through if we can.
The fewer folks we got to hurt, the better. Maybe on our way out, we let all those poor souls locked up in there go free.
Sure, boss. You do the talking. I'll pack a few more rounds of ammo.
Oh, God. Moon Crew, Moon Crew, Moon Crew. Oh, that got me good. I was not expecting that. Oh, man. Okay. I will be right back. I need to do something real quick before we finalize this. I cannot be out and doing this mission in this armor. I need to return to form for our conclusion. Alright, let's go. Tartarus. You are about to assault the labyrinth on Tartarus and determine the fate of the Halcyon colony. If there's anything you want to do before you enter the prison, do it now, before you cross the point of no return. Would you like to? The only quest I have left is this, which I don't want to do. This seems boring, trivial, and annoying, so I'm not gonna bother. And it's a task, so who cares? Oh, that's nice of them to remind you.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution.
I am
aware. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time.
Know anything useful about Tartarus?
Resident count is as follows: 3,071. Resident deaths, including but not limited to executions, are as follows: 1,684.
Okay, we know that's false because Max escaped.
As follows: 0. The interior can be chilly. Take a scarf with you, Captain. I would also ask that you leave your captain's ID with me, in the event that you do not return.
Promise not to leave without me?
I can make the assurance that I will not leave with another captain, unless you do not return within 876,541,652 hours. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed.
Well, of all the places to get arrested. What the hell's with you people on landing violations?
I'm sorry, you people? Did you just cast a generalization on upstanding UDL employees?
Yes.
That's a fine of 200 bits. You're up to 5,708, not including the cost of your execution and the disposal of your remains, which will be assessed posthumously.
What? If you're just gonna kill me, why bother with the ticket?
Protocol is important, ma'am. The sentencing of one crime does not preclude the sentencing of another, technically speaking. Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Looks like you're gonna have company at the execution. Another ship just pulled into your dock.
Oh?
Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. How can I be of assistance?
Tell me what the fuck that was?
I request you do not wake me if I am sleeping upon your return.
I will wake you, stupid.
We'll be here, Captain.
I have to go in with the original crew.
Or will we?
And Vicar Max has experience. Welcome to Tartarus. Jail planet.
The captain did right by us once. What's that? The board will never own property. Not my Push on, my
Whoa. Oh, we're calling in all the helpers.
Everyone all right?
All the warriors. You'll be okay, Vicar Max.
Your life was merely an illusion anyway.
That's a cheesy line.
They call this place the Labyrinth. Perhaps we should all meditate on that as we make our descent.
This might be the loneliest place in the whole system.
We're gonna do it, gang. We're gonna save Phineas. Save the Hope.
Let's look around. There's gotta be a few ways through here.
And all these chuckle fucks can choke on it. Oh, I didn't even see that I was getting hit there. That's the second death I've ever had, I think? This game's largely been pretty easy. Now hold on, I just want to check something, since we're back here. My dialogue, my lie is 90. So, if I take some drugs, I can probably go back and succeed that point of no return. And succeed that dialogue. Mind. I wish these were sorted by what they do, so I wouldn't need to waste time. Lie? Wait, what? Is lie not a, No, lie is exclusively personality. There. No, I already saved. I said no. Whatever.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at... Please... Oh, speak of the devil.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. You are here...
What the hell is with you people on landing violations? Okay. Hey, how do I know you're a real officer under that helmet? Show me your... That's not gonna work. Fine, execute the chairman's eyebrow stylus over a lost biometric ID. That'll end well. What? I'm clicking it. You guys see this, right? I'm clicking it. Okay, I guess I'll... What the fuck? It's really not letting me choose these. But I have that. I have that high of a skill. I can see that I do.
Protocol is important.
What the fuck?
Transmission. See you soon, Captain.
What is this bullshit? What? Why is it back down? What? Man, that's some bullshit. Whatever. We'll just go in same as we did before. It's time we end this.
Captain did right by us once. Now, the board will never own groundbreaker. Not while I'm free. Push on, Margat.
Nice hit!
Thanks, Jinli. I know it's a common trope. I absolutely love the all the warriors moments at the ends of games, where everybody that you've met, or end of movies or anything really, where everybody you've met comes together. Everybody that you've met and helped comes together to help you fight for the cause. It's very cliche, but I love it. Let's go, Mardettes.
Well done. We are victorious.
Indeed we are.
Stay down, hullhead. Great. More people.
War is now bitter. Good morning, Isaac. You came just in time for the conclusion.
Making it back out. I'm still trusting your plan on that one, Captain.
The Moon Crew is here to end the board's tyranny. This could be the first properly difficult part.
There's gotta be a few ways through here.
I'll keep quiet.
We've got a fight on our hands.
What? That electric weapon, whatever it is some serious business.
Captain, your left.
It would have been extra cool if I could have brought all of my companions for this. Oh, my reputation with the board decreased, did it? Oh shit, I'm out of ammo. The board are now scared. The board are now little whiny babies. Yeah, this could be the first properly difficult part. Okay. Continue. I'm thinking we should pull back out our trusty mind control ray.
Let's look around. There's gotta be a few ways through here.
I can see a straight path. Let's try that stealth idea again. See how far we can get without alerting anybody. So far, so good. We can do it. I need to see which direction he turns in. Nope. I was thinking I could run behind him when he turns around. Nope. Can't do that. Should find a different way.
Easy does it.
Ah, fuck, this is bad.
I'll keep quiet.
Can we walk over here before that guy turns around? We can. But then there's this guy. Nobody saw that. There needs to be more stealth mechanics for this to actually work. Things like seditions, noisemakers, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I genuinely don't know where I'm supposed to go from here. Maybe I can go to the right. Ah, I didn't even see this here. There's a door right there. There's a commander there too. Can drones see? They can. This is fine.
Unexpected noise identified. Beginning to...
This is fine. We'll get to it eventually. I'm not having a big action breakout because this isn't... We aren't big action men. No, you don't see me.
What?
I need to wait a little bit, I guess. Going to wait for that robot to turn around.
Processing data. Beginning security control.
Incoming.
This is fine. This is fine.
Vault. creeping feet.
Here they come!
Almost. I almost got that. I need to be a little bit further.
Unexpected and searching for unauthorized person.
Went down too quick. I can't wait for the bug fix mods.
Processing data.
This is a bad situation. This is fine. Need to wait for that one to turn.
What?
Performing and
here they come.
Fuck. Almost. I was almost able to just run for it.
What was that?
Watch out!
You don't see anything. God damn.
Quietly now.
Good job, Vicar.
Here they come.
Why is it not? Oh, I'm stupid. I thought the floor was already the elevator. No, I died because it crushes me. So that's like what, 4 deaths?
We've got a fight on our hands.
I can see that. I am. Doing it the old-fashioned way. Transition to the pit. I count that as an astounding success.
This is like a bad dream I once had.
Retro rockets. Hake, black, error, undefined. Nothing that we're looking for. So does this... No, it doesn't. Okay. We're doing it, guys.
Trouble.
We need more sneaky sneaks.
I'll keep quiet. We got trouble.
Almost. Just got caught on a thing there. It's gonna be fine though. We can do this. Yeah, I can't jump down there. Do it? He needs to go back to his post, but yeah. Can you move, please? Have to get right over there to the pit exit. Ah, there we go. Now he's moving. Oh, that's bad though. Okay, this is fine. This is fine.
Captain, look out!
What? What?
Got it. Heads down.
There's only 3 guys here. I think we can take them. Oh no, there's 5 guys. Well, that's bad.
Processing data. Security patrol initiated.
Incoming!
Okay, whatever, just book it.
Let's go, troops. Stellar base counting on us.
Zora! Oh, just in our time of need, Zora. Good job. All the warriors. Come on. It's fine.
Too tough! Try something else!
I see you now!
Try something else, Captain! Oh, here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Hey, how convenient that you learned it in prison. Given that we are literally in prison right now. Could you just die already, please? Thank you. They said we got 'em all? Cool, so we can go back being stealthy. Nobody heard any of that commotion. This is fine. Feels like a payday heist. Complete with excessive reloading.
Yeah.
Oh? Thank you, Super Duper Ninja Blue, for following. I appreciate that, friend. Okay. We have to be able to get around here somehow. We don't need to go up, I don't think, but maybe there will be an advantage point. No, there's literally nothing up here. Wonderful. It's fine. Oh fuck, I didn't even see him there. Oh, this is bad. You didn't see nothing.
Guess I'm seeing things.
Yeah, I guess so. We were so close, as always. We just barely couldn't make it. This is fine. We made it most of the way, so we only need to deal with some people. Vikram X has such cool companion combat lines.
We're not getting through.
Come on.
Everyone all right?
Okay. Yeah, we're all good, Parvai. We are all good. I'm low on ammo, but other than that... Hello there.
Well, look who it is. I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. I had heard you'd taken a mechanic under your wing. What's the matter, girl? Couldn't find actual employment?
Eat shit,
The captain
Rockwell.
treated me right. Better than any of you bored folk ever have. I'm exactly where I want to be.
And the convicts. The vicar. You know, most people, once they're out of prison, don't seem keen on returning.
Oh, I would go anywhere to see you fall, sir.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
Chairman Rockwell, I presume.
My word! You've correctly identified the most recognizable man in the colony. Remarkable. It's a wonder what Phineas saw in you. Then again, he's an insane person. Thankfully, he's our insane person now. A proper company man.
Put him through re-education then. Please, Phineas would rather die than cooperate.
Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around. But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working-class man. It's a miracle.
That crackpot is saving the frozen colonists you gave up on.
Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems. I don't know what half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through, but it's done. It's over. Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
No, I want to fuck
believe
up.
we could ask you the same.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just
You
getting
are
in the way.
literally supporting mass genocide. You know I wouldn't have to if you'd be more cooperative about all this.
Oh, right. This coming from the psychopathic outlaw. Yes, I'll try to be more open-minded about your path of wanton descent. We don't need your help.
You do now. With your resources and some of the folks on the Hope, we could do a lot.
I'll admit, there's no shortage of talent in the scientists and engineers there. Look, I'm not an unreasonable man. If you manage to storm the castle, as it were, and make it out of here with Phineas alive, I can't exactly afford more havoc than you've already caused. Fine. If you survive, you'll need someone to sell the rest of the board on your plan.
Good. Maybe some good can come out of you after all. Oh boy. I was not expecting it to go that well. My cigarettes. Nothing to do in here? No? Nothing to do in there. I'm looking for a card so I can go through there without just getting shot to shit. You aren't gonna talk to me again. Hello, everybody. Okay, so there's no card? Nothing? Fine, whatever. We'll just sneak around like we have been. Or not, because there's nobody here. Oh hey, the iconoclasts are over there. May Neve. How do I get over there? There's one on each side.
All right, MSI. I'm not one for rousing speeches, but the captain needs our help. So,
Sanjon. Oh man, all the warriors. Everybody. We can do this.
Everything in my life has been leading up to this point. I believe I am ready for this.
Same.
Never come to this. I know you all.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life.
Hey.
You've been working with Dr.
Wells
Wells from the beginning. When we moved to arrest him, he was prepared. I lost good soldiers in the attempt. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty.
It's over, Sophia. Stand down.
I'm afraid I can't do that. You have a flair for subtlety. If you'd worked for me, you would have been the greatest fixer Halcyon has ever seen. For all your talents, you are the enemy of Halcyon, and therefore you are my enemy.
I'm here for Phineas. Let him go.
You make a nuanced and compelling argument. Here's my rebuttal. No. Dr. Wells is being held in my custody. His cooperation will prove invaluable, even if I have to beat it out of him. All that's left to do is put down this riot, arrest you, and then get on with the bloody business of saving this colony.
I don't enjoy the thought of killing you. There's been enough violence already.
In that we are in agreement. An end to violence is precisely what I want.
You literally supported mass genocide.
An end to senseless loss of life.
You literally told me to kill an
obstacle standing in
entire
my
city
way
of people.
Is you. You were one of my finest agents once.
You literally already killed a whole bunch of people.
Turn yourself
for
in, and I may
insurance.
yet show clemency.
Why, Madame Adjutant, I'm touched. I didn't know you cared.
I don't, you perfidious turncoat. You know... Never mind. Now I regret saying anything at all.
I'm rescuing Phineas. Let's talk about this.
Fair enough. I'm giving you exactly one chance to parley with me.
Persuade 100. You don't want to die on Tartarus. I'm giving you a chance to walk away.
Interesting that you think I'm going to die here. I believe I'm more than capable of taking you on.
Me and the other two here? Nothing stopped me so far. What makes you think you will?
Fair point. I don't know how you've managed to defy the odds. By every reasonable estimate, you should be dead. Yet here you stand. I've devoted my entire life to protecting Halcyon. I'm not afraid to die in the line of duty.
The board's not worth dying for.
There isn't much of a board left, thanks to you.
Good.
You've thrown this system into disarray. Cleaning up your mess will be the work of a lifetime. You were always an unknown variable. I tried to recruit you, but you threw your lot in with that madman, Phineas Wells.
Dr. Wells and I are both scientists. We believe Halcyon can still be saved.
I'm aware of Dr. Wells' plan. Revive some brilliant scientists and engineers from the Hope and work with them to save the colony. He's already revived you, after all. 50 or 60 years ago, I might have agreed with you. But we've passed the point of no return. The best scientists in Halcyon can't save us now.
I disagree. Watch me.
I admire your drive, Captain. But I won't let you spoil my plans a second time. I haven't given up on the program yet. You've caused some complications, but I can improvise. I can fix this. I haven't lost control of the labyrinth yet. Our security system is still operational. I can still put a stop to you.
Not enough lie or hack. I destroyed your experiments in the Ministry. Your plan's never going to work.
Yes, I'm quite aware of your brazen act of corporate vandalism. By the way, those test subjects you killed, they died in agony.
Fine.
My scientists assure me they can recover the data you've destroyed. You've succeeded in temporarily delaying our research. Nothing more.
And getting the chemicals. Your scientists are lying to you. The research is critically flawed. I think this one would hit more home.
That isn't true. It can't be. You're trying to manipulate me. That experiment was absolutely essential to the program. My scientists assured me they were close to a breakthrough. They gave me their word.
What's wrong, Sophia? Not used to being lied to by your own experts? I'm an expert in my field. I know what I'm talking about.
Then it's true. Our research is gone and not one of my scientists had the spine to tell me the truth. I had to hear it from you of all people. We're going to have to start all over again. All that research, all those experiments, you've set us back decades. I don't see any reason to continue arguing with you. I know when I'm beaten. The only thing left to do is surrender with dignity. Congratulations, Captain. You've outplayed me. I accept your terms and will return Dr. Wells to your care.
Thank you. I'm glad we could sell this without violence.
I just hope you've made the right decision. The fate of the colony is in your hands now. I bid you farewell, Captain.
So this is it then. The conclusion. We've come so far. In the end, we will make a difference for all of Halcyon. Bad weather.
You don't know how glad I am to see you.
Thought that was going to be a
You
cutscene.
must have said something to get under Akande's skin. She's gone, and I don't think she's coming back. And you lunatic, you broke into the board's own fortress just to rescue one doddering old man. You are absolutely out of your mind, and I can't begin to thank you enough.
Are you alright? What did they do to you?
I'm all right, thanks to you. Akande wanted my cooperation. I'm quite sure she would have beaten it out of me if you hadn't arrived. You've broken the board's stranglehold on this colony, and you saved my life. But there's still so much we have yet to accomplish. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated.
Yeah, I can see it. Great. I like the sound of that at all.
Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing.
Oh no.
2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
Oh no.
Earth is only an idea to us. But that idea is the bedrock the colony is built upon. If people were to find out it's gone dark, the shock could be too much to bear.
I don't want to imagine what'll happen once news gets out. Let's just keep this between us for now.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. We're in serious trouble, my friend. Do you know what this means for Halcyon? We can't rely on Earth for support anymore. We've been cut loose. We're entirely on our own.
We can do it. We have a lot of work ahead of us. We'd best get started.
Yes, we do. You've done a marvelous thing. You've succeeded where anyone else would have failed, including me. We must begin the revival process immediately, starting with the Hope's brightest minds, and then we're going to fix this damn colony, one problem at a time. We're going to need a leader, and I can't imagine a better person for the job than you. What do you say, old friend? Will you help us?
Yes. I've got plans. With the chairman in my pocket, no one's going to know I'm running the colony.
The chairman? I don't know why you let that heartless creature live, but I'll have to trust your judgment.
He's a sock puppet now.
You're the best thing to ever happen to Halcyon. If you want to take it upon yourself to lead this colony, you have my support. We're not a colony any longer, are we? Our last connection to Earth has been severed, and so we have been set free.
We are our own nation.
Our future is uncertain, and no one knows what tomorrow holds. Exciting, isn't it?
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment she landed in Emerald Vale, her actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists, engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Between MSI's worker-centric policies and the iconoclast's manpower, Sanjar and Zora were able to rally many of the Terra 2 townships to their cause. MSI's workforce swelled, and the iconoclasts enjoyed a significant surge in their ranks. The board was too distracted by infighting and internal politics to stop MSI from becoming a powerful corporation and a refuge for townships that might have fallen through the cracks. Consumed by paranoia, Lilia Hagen took Sublight Salvage in a controversial direction, openly accusing board officials of an extraterrestrial conspiracy. One day, an accident at the Groundbreaker's docking bay silenced her forever. Time would tell if her replacement could keep the Sublight family together. The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide McDevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor. Adelaide accepted only a few to her community. The rest were turned away and likely died of starvation. Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew into a well-established town. Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know. She died that winter. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal. Life in Halcyon was sobering for Felix Millstone. The grand revolution he dreamed of never came. There was no great awakening for the colony, no celebrations in the streets. There was only the hard, desperate work of trying to repair a broken colony. Felix never had a head for numbers, but if there was labor to be done, he was there to help. Eventually, Felix realized that the work of a revolution was done with two hands. As much as he enjoyed his adventures aboard the Unreliable, the vicar, known as Max, eventually decided that it was time to move on, to live out the life he had sought so long to create. He knew there were many in the colony who carried burdens much worse than the ones he had struggled with, and he devoted himself to easing their suffering wherever he could. He only ever took up arms again to defend the defenseless. Unshackled from a lifetime of striving and fighting the universe and himself, Vicar Maximilian de Soto was finally at peace. Once the matter with the Hope colonists was resolved, Junlei bashfully asked Parvati if she'd like to join her permanently on the Groundbreaker, and Parvati enthusiastically, if somewhat awkwardly, agreed. The stories of her adventures spread across the colony, and Parvati soon found herself the center of attention. Having served as the engineer of a renowned spacecraft, tramp freighters and wildcat miners sought her out by name, and in no time, she was a fixture in the Groundbreaker's mechanical ecosystem. She and Junlei were never far apart. Nyoka returned to Monarch to take another crack at making a permanent life for herself. She formed the Charon Group, a mercenary outfit of ragtag survivalists and wilderness experts. Anyone in need of a guide, or just looking to throw back a beer and swap stories, could find her camping on the trail or clearing an infestation. The SAM unit that accompanied you spread awareness of the product line's superior sanitation and maintenance capabilities across what was left of the colony. This led to a boost in SAM unit sales. Did you know that SAM units are the longest-lasting, toughest-acting cleaning solution in Halcyon? Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. It was widely suspected that Sophia Akande was the true power behind Chairman Rockwell. However, after the riots on Tartarus, she was never again seen in the colony. Various theories circulated as to her fate. Some believed she boarded an interstellar ship capable of journeying to a distant colony. Others believe she died trying to escape Tartarus. Some few suggest she fled to Monarch, where she continued to live among a small band of loyalists. There is another theory, which suggests that Sophia's encounter with you changed her, and she deliberately retreated from public view, but continued supporting the colony in secret. When Dr. Wells began reviving the Hope's colonists, he found himself with a sudden windfall of additional supplies and resources, courtesy of an anonymous donor. If Wells knew who his supplier was, he never told a soul. Chairman Rockwell served as the public face for the changes in Halcyon to come. Whenever you needed strings pulled or a voice to sell a policy change, Rockwell was only too happy to oblige. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He eventually came to terms with his own past and was able to forgive the mistakes of his younger self by devoting his remaining years to serving the colony. Dr. Wells was able to revive many more scientists and engineers than he first expected, thanks to the additional batch of chemicals you stole from the Ministry. Wells never forgot about the human lives that were lost in acquiring these chemicals. In the end, Dr. Wells was able to save every scientist and engineer aboard the Hope. Over the next decade, nearly all of the Hope's remaining colonists were successfully revived. Halcyon saw a period of rapid technological and scientific advancement. Breakthroughs in dietary supplements saved the colony from starvation. Geoengineering projects and social reforms began to change the structure and character of the colony. Dr. Wells laid the groundwork for the project to save the colony, but he would never live to see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a few years later. His work was carried on by the scientists and engineers he revived. Today, Halcyon has stabilized. The people of the colony work hard to adapt to their new circumstances. Nearby colonies send aid and supplies. Life will never be easy in Halcyon, but for the first time in its history, there exists a sense of real, genuine hope about the future. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? You brought an end to the chaos on Tartarus and made Chairman Rockwell your own puppet, a role he was all too eager to play. The colony never realized you were the true power behind the new administration. By acting vicariously through agents and third parties, you controlled Halcyon from the shadows. As a result, Halcyon survived the turbulent years that were to follow. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
Wow. This is a fantastic game. This is everything I could have asked for and more. So maybe this is getting a bit too personal, but I've had depression for a long, long time. Especially in the last several years. It's made it near impossible to enjoy playing games as I used to. The only way I would find enjoyment is if it was a multiplayer game, or if it was somehow multiplayer through like streaming it on Twitch. But I can honestly say that this is the first game in a long, long time that I genuinely enjoyed playing. This was a great game. This had lots of memorable moments, fun characters, lots of interesting different changes. Definitely incentivized another playthrough. I'm definitely gonna be playing this again. I have no words. Especially that ending sequence was astounding. I'm happy to know that I was wrong, and that Phineas didn't turn out to be a traitor. Because looking at it now, that would have completely diminished everything. I'm very happy with the direction this went, story-wise. Gameplay-wise, there are certain areas that could be touched, but largely, it was probably the best they could have done. This without a doubt the best single-player RPG, first-person whatever, to have ever come out. Period. I'm now saying that it's flatly better than Fallout New Vegas, which previously held that spot. This is something that is going to be talked about for years to come, if only by me. I have nothing but the deepest gratitude for all of these people, all of these names going by. Every single one of these people deserves a credit and more. Good job, Obsidian. Good job, everybody involved in this. You all deserve your own spotlights. I hope that this game leaves a significant mark on the gaming industry, and that these people's names are remembered alongside that of Shigeru Miyamoto, or Richard Spencer. No, not Richard Spencer, that's not a game guy. The other Spencer. I forget his name, the Xbox guy. Private Division as well, thank you. This is the greatest game to come out this year. Perhaps the greatest game to come out this decade. I am very happy with this. I feel if I have the money at the point, that when this comes out on Steam that I'm going to buy it again, if only to give Obsidian more money. This is a 10 out of 10 game. Normally when I look at reviews or think of scoring a game, I see 9 out of 10 as being the proper maximum. I'm gonna turn down the audio slightly since it's just music. Normally, I rank games 1 out of 10 to 9 out of 10, because I do not believe that there could possibly be a 10 out of 10, which would basically be the idea of a perfect video game. However, while this isn't perfect, I would say that this is the closest I have ever played to a 10 out of 10 game, the closest I have ever seen to a 10 out of 10 game. This inspires me. This makes me want to pursue video games further as my own career. This game I can only hope that people 1, 5, 10 years from now are still playing this and remembering it as the great being that it was. One that created a ripple effect in gaming that will go on for the longest time. Made in Unreal Engine, powered by WWise, facial animations by FaceFX, Installod Quixel, under the Apache license. Thank you, Obsidian. Thank you, everyone. I am out of words. I could go on forever, but at this point I feel I would just be repeating myself. This 10 out of 10. This was the funnest game I've ever streamed as well. I don't know what more to say. I suppose now is a good time as any to end. I will be coming back and doing more playthroughs of this, definitely. There were so many situations in which I could have done this or that, and I want to see as much of this as I can. This is going to be a game that I'm going to be looking at and playing and doing stuff in for a long, long time. But for now, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to stay in contact, I have my Discord down in the description. I hope you all have a good day, or night, or evening, or what have you. Peace.